Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. I'm Dhamma Bum, and I will be your guide today for our guided meditation. Just a reminder, the month of April is about sincerity. That's part of Mrs. Dhamma's recipe for life. She said to have useful lives, we need 4 things: humility, sincerity, effort, and gratitude. And today we're going to look at non-attachment. The subtitle could be Non-Attachment in the Velcro Age. And thank you, Mrs. Dhamma, for the flower arrangement, as usual. We appreciate that. Fridays, we look at making amends, repairing our relationships, restoring our practice. And we'd encourage folks to, hey, thanks, Dhamma G. We're 5 by 5 on sound. Great. Thank you very much. We'd encourage folks to check out the description boxes. There's information about the meditations. In about 24 hours, there will be a closed caption version, including a transcript. And the reason that we do guided meditation is in the hopes that participants will develop enough interest and pick up enough practice on meditation that they'll consider doing this in their own home, their own garden, in their own way. And we highly recommend it. If you practice 10 minutes a day, you're going to see a real change in your ability to get calm. And as usual, we start with samatha, or serenity, which is we calm down, we get in the groove, and then we move to panya, or some people say vipassana, wisdom or insight, and it always goes in that direction. First we get serene, then we wise up. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. And if this is useful, we ask you to subscribe, like, give us a comment, share with others, or consider giving us a super thanks as you wish. And with that, on my mark. Please find yourself in a quiet spot, spine straight, shoulders back. Lower your chin towards your chest. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs or on your knees. Close your eyes and your mouth and imagine a ball of white light, an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters beneath your nostrils. Inhale through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. When outside thoughts or issues intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as it goes in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. On Fridays, we start with the Dhammapada, verses 3 through 5. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone hostile like this, hatred does not end. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone not hostile like this, hatred ends. For hatred never ends through hatred. By non-hate alone does it end. This is an ancient truth. So we are taught that our thoughts lead to our moods, our delusions and obsessions, and we meditate to calm our mind and tame our heart. We look at our thoughts, we examine them, we see them for what they are, and we let them go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. And if we let go completely, that is, if we accept life on life's terms, we find complete serenity. And when we do this, we discover that we are as happy as we want to be. Our attitude is entirely up to us, and we are not the boss. We need to mention the human condition. Our human life consists of 5 khandhas, or clinging aggregates, and they are our body, our feelings, memories and perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. And they are all impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. We are taught that they are like a lump of molten lead, too hot to touch. We cannot touch them on the top or on the sides or the bottom without burning ourselves badly. So we let them go. Our monkey mind and our thoughts are very busy, mostly seeking attachment. Instead, we cultivate non-attachment. As meditators, we have 3 duties. Our first duty is mindfulness. In this group, we focus on the ball of light. We listen to the Dhamma talk, not to become attached to the talk, but to let the words wash over us and sink into our consciousness. Our second duty is collectedness or concentration. We focus, and when outside issues intrude, we brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. And our third duty is contentment. We have a responsibility to be content now, not next week, not Thursday, to be at peace, to be at one, to be copacetic now. In a word, we could say non-attached. And if we can be non-attached, not hooked for a few seconds during today's meditation, then after our meditation and as we go through our weekend, we can remain non-attached. We just stitch together these moments of detachment and shazam. It's like magic. We look up and find it has been hours since we had an angry, restless, irritable, fearful thought. We go, wow, how did that happen? Good question. What do you think? Now, this weekend, as we consider our past week, let's look at our interactions with cool eyes. And here's some questions we can ask. When I'm looking at unsatisfactory transactions with people, am I minimizing my part and exaggerating theirs? Maybe from a sense of entitlement. 2, was I setting myself up as a victim? I I had unrealistic expectations of other people, and then when they weren't met, I acted like a European soccer player, threw myself on the ground and cried, ouch, ouch. 3, was I expecting people to be something that they are not? Presumably, we knew who we were talking with. What did we think was going to happen? And fourth, was I expecting perfection? And what we find is that our expectations are resentments under construction. And how does that happen? I become attached to my expectations. I'm attached to craving stuff that I want and aversion, stuff that I don't want. I don't want to see any star-bellied sneetches. And yet here they are. Well, now the question arises as we move into Panya, the second part of our meditation today. The question arises, is non-attachment heartless and cold, inhuman? Well, no, it's not. Being detached means acceptance of our limits and respecting the divine spark in others. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12 in Sanskrit is called Bhakti Yoga. And yoga means way or discipline. It doesn't necessarily mean the downward facing spiral. It means a discipline or a way of life. And in this case, it means the way of love or devotion. So it's not cold, it's not heartless, quite the opposite. In verses 15 through 17 of chapter 12, Lord Sri Krishna is talking to Arjuna about the devotees he loves. And he says this, not agitating the world, nor by it agitated, they stand above the sway of elation, competition, and fear. That one is my beloved. They are detached, pure, efficient, impartial, never anxious, selfless in all their undertakings. They are very dear to me. That one is dear to me who runs not after the pleasant, nor away from the painful, grieves not, lusts not, but lets things come and go as they happen. Which is kind of a highfalutin way of saying accept life just the way it is. However much I want life to be somehow, it already is the way that it is. It doesn't need my permission. This is the life we live in. Now, selfless service is a refrain in this group and in Hinduism and Buddhism. And this is because our true purpose in life is to be of service to God and our fellows. So, what does selfless service mean? First, we act with no thought of outcomes. That is God's business. It's above our pay grade. Second, we sit in the front of the boat, our hands on the oar, and we row, and we row, and we row. In the back of the boat, God, good orderly direction, or maybe grace over drama, or maybe great universal spirit. God is in the back, hands on the tiller, guiding us to the safe harbor where we belong. Third, we practice unconditional love. So that's not transactional. Reciprocal love is not emotional blackmail. It's mutual regard for the divine spark in each other. We might say, I see your pain, I honor it, but I don't need to fix it. It's compassion, not codependency. If I demand transactional relations, I'm attaching myself to others with no regard for the divine spark within them. We can and we should offer help, but we don't insist, we let it go. In samadhi, which is meditation or the mental discipline stream within the Eightfold Path, we focus on the light and let these other things go. We might observe, for example, the mind is thinking of an outcome that makes me look good, bad, ridiculous. Let it go. The mind is projecting fear, blaming others. The mind is in a good, bad, envious, self-pitying mood. Moods are also impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. We let them go. The mind is inciting me to find fault in my family, workplace, country, the world. Let it all go. Mindfulness can lead to spiritual insight into our intentions, our actions on our side of the street, but it's not a license to analyze, indict, try, convict, and punish others. Just our side of the street. So, non-attachment is not cold, it's respect. It's respect for others and their divine spark. It's respect for ourselves. It's respect for the power of God. It is faith that the universe knows better than I do what the next right thing is. It is hubris to demand that others do things my way. My craving and my aversions lead to suffering. If I want to stop suffering, I got to let it go. So this weekend, as we look back on our previous week, examine ourselves. If we feel restless, irritable, or discontent, let's step into the next room, close the door, sit down, put the earphones in, and imagine a ball of light an inch or two below our nostrils. Breathe in through our nose. Watch it go down past our heart to our stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay, so thank you for coming. We'll meet again on Monday, April 13th. That'll be 8:45 a.m. Japan time. Please check your iPhone world time feature and see what time it is in Japan. That's the easiest way to do this. And if you're already here, you know how to get here. If you're listening afterwards, which the vast majority of people do, please check the Daily Dhamma for today, April 10th, and you'll find a little 3-step procedure for how to join us in the live stream. We'd love to have you here. And shoot us a note. If this was useful, please give us a like, a comment, share with others. Consider giving us a super thanks. And we look forward to seeing you and hearing from you in the near future. So thank you very much for coming, and namaste.